Hello YouTube, my name is Sean and I'm back with more Cine2Nerdle battles. Our randomly selected target from last time was On the Beach at Night Alone. It's a South Korean movie. Our paths are Isabelle Huppert and Park Chan-wook. But to get there we need to stay alive, so let's focus on that first. Well, this movie I know. But I haven't seen The Frighteners yet. There's a lot of fun stuff in Peter Jackson's back catalogue. A lot of stuff that makes him a really unusual choice to work on The Lord of the Rings. I'm not going to play Meet the Feebles, I'd love to. Let's go to Cronenberg. Well, fair enough. Let's go back to Cronenberg. Cast lifeline on Crimes of the Future. That's kind of what I was hoping for. Because now we play Personal Shopper. Spencer. I've tried to play this movie before, and it's very hard to search for. Yeah, you have to put in the year to find no. It's a nice big picture of Gael Garcia Bernal. I think we're just going to end this one. No? Okay. Good. I don't have a non-Quaron way out of that. Let's put the right number of V's in the word gravity. Okay. Radcliffe's had a really interesting career post-Harry Potter. Shown up in some very unusual places, like Swiss Army Man. This is the one where he plays a corpse that won't stop farting, and Paul Dano uses him as a raft. The director's next movie won Best Picture. And there it is. Where do I want to go with Michelle Yeoh? Heroic Trio. Let's go into Crouching Tiger. Good, good. Boy, who else is in this thing? There's the thing with a movie set on a dinghy. There's only so many people in the cast. But Irfan Khan is in it. That's a dangerous play. Because if our opponent knows anything about it, I'm just dead. This is a really sweet romance. I saw it at a film festival. I think the director did a follow-up called Photograph. I think that's what it's called. That was great. No Korea, but I'll take a win. Judge Dredd. After this movie, I saw this at the local cinema, and an older lady I'd never met before approached me to talk about it afterwards. And she described it as vicious. And she was right. Jason Statham. Well, let's at least go back to England. Of course Brad Pitt's in that. I don't know enough about 7 Years in Tibet to do anything interesting there. Oh, Ad Astra. At that same cinema, a woman stood up towards the end of Ad Astra and shouted, "Is anybody enjoying this movie?" Which I didn't appreciate because I loved it. But let's go with 3 Burials via Tommy Lee Jones. That's when you know you've got something special, when you can have those 2 reactions in the same audience. Is there a Tommy Lee Jones trap? I feel like there is. Trying to remember who plays his son in this movie. I don't need to know. Perhaps an unwise second cross on Charlize Theron. Yep. Is that Jeff Daniels, maybe? Oh, it is. Good. I just want him off the board. Okay. No. Do I know a Joel Schumacher movie? Not for certain. I am playing the Bad Batch. I think he did one of the Batmans. I wouldn't swear to that. And this is Ewan McGregor. This is Ewan McGregor, who is not the same person as James McAvoy. Neeson. We are going to play Dirty Pretty Things. No, we're not. We're going to play John Wick. No, we're not. We're going to play Taken 2. I had to think for a second about whether or not I had seen this one. Jai Courtney is in The Water Diviner. I'm still not sure whether I've seen Honest Thief or not. Will Smith. I don't think I had a third Jai Courtney. Something Australian. Let me tell you about iRobot. iRobot is so heavily packed with product placement that the friend I saw it with and I walked straight back into it and watched it a second time to giggle at all the Audi logos. No, I don't think so. Is it her in Kiss of the Dragon, or is that someone else? I think it's a different Bridget. But Aaron Eckhart is in this, so let's just play The Dark Knight. Third Aaron Eckhart. Let's go with Jason Reitman. Struggling a little, but we're still alive. J.K. Simmons. It's doing that thing again where if you want to get to a certain actor, they never, ever, ever show up. I don't know anything about The Rocker, but that's certainly Rainn Wilson. I think Rainn Wilson is going to kill us. game. That was a good one. Didn't get where I wanted to, but... Writers Lee Winnell, really? I wouldn't have picked that. Elijah Wood's in it. Okay. We learned something. Cootie's links to Saw and Wolfman. We go again. There's a fourth one of these on the way. I might as well keep watching them. Let's just use Samuel L. Jackson. Okay, I do know something about Extraction. The last time I used a goal shifter for a Farahani movie, someone called me a cheater. It's called My Sweet Pepperland, and I'm not going to use it here because I can't get out of it either. I guess we just go... Thor. It's the worst Chris Hemsworth movie they can play at me. Well, I liked it. I know Black Hat is not well liked. I don't think it's astounding. I think it's alright. Annette, I like being in Leos Carax's territory. Yeah, me too. Me too. I loved this one too. I still remember back in 2013, I took a train trip and went and saw The Place Beyond the Pines and Spring Breakers back to back. It's got to be about my favorite double feature of all time. Okay, this was maybe a bad idea. 8th Grade via Bo Burnham. I saw the lead of this, Elsie something, showed up very, very recently in a movie that I hope they've added to the database because it wasn't here last time I tried. It's still not here. We need another Bo Burnham movie. Christmas Eve in Miller's Point by Tyler Taormina. It's great, but it's still not on Cine2Nerdle. It's already on iTunes. think we Al Pacino out of this. Heat. Incredible how often Jack and Jill comes up. Still no closer to South Korea. We're back to Michael Mann. There's a path here. We go to Tom Cruise. We get Nicole Kidman. We go to Stoker. Again, I agree. This is a great movie. This is a bad play because it gives him a third X on Tom Cruise, but also how much damage could you possibly do with Tom Cruise? Please play a Nicole Kidman movie. Alright, it's Doug Liman. Another one I saw at a film festival. Edge of Tomorrow. I guess I just take Doug Liman off the board. Ridley Scott, Blade Runner. Meant to play the first one, but the second will do. It's a Green Inferno. I only play this because they don't have a skip anymore. Okay. What's it called? Melanie Laurent gets us to Isabelle Huppert. No, that's not the right language. Yeah. Good game. I love the little messages people can send. It's very useful that there's a movie called GG Good Game. Well, that's closer than we have been today. It's still 2 steps from there to On the Beach at Night Alone. Dark Shadows. You know what? Let's go straight there. All I need is someone to recognize and use Isabelle Huppert. Great. Well, let's go to... oh, back up top, please. In another country. I need to not win this turn. Do you know Hong Sang-soo? That was always a long shot. But we're thinking about it. We're getting closer. A lot of things have to go right to get us to this one. Oh, I don't know. Tommy Lee Jones, The Homesman, I think it's called. Oh, that is too obscure. Let's go with No Country for Old Men then. You'll got to watch The Homesman. I don't think I want to be in American rom-coms. Is that... It is not. But I did recognize Shirley MacLaine on the poster. Again, not where I want to be. Oh, gosh. Some Like It Hot is a Billy Wilder. I don't know if I can name another. Oh, I love this movie. Barbara Stanwyck. You know what? Little Caesar. This is not where I was trying to go. But it'll do. Okay. And we go to a Lauren Bacall movie. And if we stay there, we can get out through Lars von Trier. Oh, please tell me she's in that. Yes. Okay. Is it Dogville? It is Dogville. Please don't take me back to the 40s. Well, can I still use Bogey? I think I might be able to. Gilda. No. Only angels have wings. I'm not totally in the dark back in the 30s. It's not my comfort zone. Is that North by Northwest? It is indeed Cary Grant. Oh, and that looks like... No. It's not him. Okay, yep. Get me out of classic cinema. What's it called? Eyes Wide Shut. How modern can I go? Well, it's been a really interesting game anyway. Okay. Oh. A lot of dangerous places to get a third X and Jack Nicholson. Is this not even... This isn't even the version I'm thinking of. Surely they share a writer. Nutty Professor, what's his name? Doesn't matter what his name is. No. Worth a shot. They do indeed know their stuff. I thought I was going to get out via Rick Moranis, but I had no idea that was a remake. Roger Corman. Like, Nicholson doesn't even show up on the cast list here. He must be a real bit part. My only way out of that is Roger Corman. And I can't get very far out of it with Roger Corman either. Alright. How long have we been going? 32 minutes. Play at least one more. Or don't you start again with Jack Nicholson. The Flash. Going to Take Shelter with Michael Shannon. Amy Adams is in this, right? I keep playing Sunshine Cleaning, assuming it's some obscure movie, but people always seem to figure it out. I never saw Disenchanted, but I thought about playing it. Oh, that's bad. This is why I end up playing Lucy so often. Is I get to the point where I can't type anything else quickly enough. I don't want to stay in animation, but the cast here isn't that bad. Let's just come out to Barbie. Did not mean to do that. What a great movie this is. I feel like this is criminally underseen. It's such a good film. Aubrey Plaza, Mike and Dave need wedding dates. Let's go to challenges, because I've been thinking about it all morning. This is the day of the Oscar nominations being announced, and I cannot believe that challenges missed cinematography. You watch that tennis ball shot. You tell me it didn't deserve a nomination. Ah, well. I'm still thinking of challenges. Jurassic Park. Just get me out of here. Very comfortable in Anya Taylor-Joy territory. Bit of a tragedy that she dropped out of this one. Lily Rose Depp is not bad in it, but what could have been? It. Okay. Well, that was always going to happen, wasn't it? Carrie Coon is in this, and I just saw her in his Three Daughters. Which is a great movie, if a very tough watch. Godzilla, I want to go to France. Is that so? Well, fair enough. Hitchhiker's Guide to the Galaxy. Not sure I knew Chloe Moretz was in that. Why am I blanking on The Hobbit? Honestly, I don't know who plays most of the dwarves in The Hobbit. It's crazy considering how well I know the Lord of the Rings movies. Can Watanabe play? And yes, this is me trying to get back to Stoker through Nicole Kidman. Was it this game we played Take Shelter? It was. Okay. That is the danger of playing a bunch of games in a row. You forget what you've used. You know what movie is awesome? Streets of Fire is awesome. There's at least one full-length on-stage song that Diane Lane does in this movie that it's worth seeing just for that. Is this a different movie from... Oh, gosh. Argo. It's the shortest Ben Affleck title I can think of. But that was going to work. Presumably Chris Terrio is involved in the town. No, okay. Patterson. I just wanted to know academically, are we about to win this? Yeah, they tabbed out for too long. That's a shame. That was getting really good. I wanted to know academically if Zack Snyder's Justice League and Justice League rang up as different films and could link to each other. And it seems like they are, and they do. I haven't seen the 4-hour cut because it's a 4-hour cut of Justice League, but I've got the Blu-ray on the shelf. I'll get there one day. Gosh, Tilda, let's go with... What? No, more time. I wanted to go through Tilda Swinton, but everything I wanted to play wouldn't have been in the top 5,000. She's in the first ranked movie, so fair enough. Oh, that is in the top. That's fine. 5,000's a lot of movies. We stick with Fassbender. Am I out of my mind thinking that Melanie Laurent is in this? She is not. Dead Man Down links, though. Going with The Last King of Scotland because I don't think I've played it yet. As often as possible, I want to play new movies. It's why I roll a random film at the start of the rounds, but... Vantage Point. Well, if you don't know that... Sidle wave, if you end up watching this thing, you're going to watch some Jim Jarmusch movies. I promise they're a good time. One more. We do one more. I'm not too worried about taking several days to get to this Target movie, because it's kind of a tricky one, honestly. But it'd be nice if Nicole Kidman would show up a bit more often. You would think she'd be everywhere. Ooh. Not sure our opponent is there. Well, we take our ranking for free, and we go again. Let's just go modern. You know what? In honor of its Oscar nominations. Yeah. Well, we found someone who knows more about Kieran Culkin than I do. Let me tell you about Home Alone 2. We found the world's #1 Kieran Culkin fan, and they are going to drown us in him. It goes down. What do I know about this movie? Jude Law? No. Claire Danes, Terminator 3. There are too many Terminator movies. No. Well, we can't go out like that. That was that was a real clown move. Goldblum, Amanda Peet. I just haven't seen this one. One more. Did I still have a skip? I must have. The Panic, you see. It's set right in. Heather Graham, Hangover. Let's go with 22 Jump Street with Ice Cube. Get the world's #1 Ice Cube fan. 21 Jump Street. And then they're going to leave us stranded. This is not the worst place we could have gone. Please tell me Chris Tucker is still in these. Good. No, he's not. But that'll do. Boy, Jay and Silent Bob Strike Back? Really? That's not him? This is a bad move. No. Oh, embarrassing. No, no. No, no. That won't do. That's appalling. These are the directors of the Book of Eli. It's Danny Elfman. Keith David. Yeah. I mean, Rush Hour 2 would have got me out. One more, he says, for the third time. Atonement. Actually, James McAvoy's good for us, because we can go to The Disappearance of Eleanor Rigby. What are we doing here? This is what the last round looked like on the other side. Well... Anything worth doing 3 times is worth doing 4 times. It's the same person. I'm just gonna play as friendly as I can, and we'll see what happens. Okay. Are you Australian? Or is she from New Zealand, Jane Campion? Australian, surely. Is that... Yes. This is Danny Boyle. Sunshine. Okay, let's do this. This is a good one. Right with... This person does know their way around, they just blanked on atonement. Elizabethtown, which I didn't see. Okay, let's go to... No, in the In the name of playing something we haven't played before, let's go with Eastern Promises. Now let's put you in with a Kristen Stewart film and see what happens. Not sure I even remember what my Kristen Stewart play is. Let's go with Clouds of Sils Maria. And let's go back to SAS. No, I think that's going to do it. Personal Shopper is the only movie I've ever seen twice at the same film festival. I think I've seen it now 4 or 5 times. And I don't watch anything twice anymore. Oh well. It's a good film to leave it on. Still no luck getting to Korea. I had a good day playing. Alright. See you next time.